Hey everybody, my name is Mason Hansey, and I'm going to be going over the early childhood age group and their development biologically, cognitively, and socio-emotionally. Okay, for starters, physical growth of early childhood age children. The physical growth of the children in this age group is exponential. We see an average weight gain of 5 pounds and over 2.5 inches in height per year for this age group. We also see that the brain takes steps towards maturity by doubling in brain material and in varying spots. Myelination occurs in the body and corresponds with cognitive ability in the child, and gross motor skills are already fine-tuned, and the fine motor skills are just finished developing in this age to be proficient enough for use throughout the rest of our lives. Physical growth continued. Diet is an extremely important part of physical growth of a child in this age group. There has been a dramatic increase of the number of overweight children in this age group. This is due to fast food taking over and the ease of really unhealthy meals to give to them. Exercise becomes staple in this age group as their fine and gross motor skills are sufficient enough to work for an extended period of time. Cancer is one of the leading causes of death in children in this age group due to the immaturity of their immune systems. So the cognitive function in the early childhood age group. We see that Paget has the preoperational stage of development. This lasts from ages 2 to 7 and has 2 substages, these being the symbolic function substage and the intuitive thought substage. In the symbolic stage, child can represent objects, and in the intuitive thought stage, children use primitive reasoning and yearn for the answers to different questions. Children can have different types of attention, these being executive attention and sustained attention. Cognitive abilities continued. Memory and the attenuation of it increases drastically in the early childhood era. Short-term memory is quite accurate, and children's long-term memories can be skewed by other trains of thought and suggestions. Children gain the theory of mind. This is where we gain awareness of our own mental processes and other people's as well. We make drastic advances in phonology and in the pragmatics of language. So for education, children become much more educated in the aspect that they can have different learning styles, like the Montessori approach and the child-centered kindergarten approach. Curriculum causes controversy since many believe that preschool adequately prepares child for regular common school, and others believe that child-centered education system is more adequate for proper learning, or even the Montessori approach, having the child pick what is interesting to them and focusing on that instead of that common structured school approach. Socio-emotional development. This is the age in which children develop self-understanding and the representations of oneself. They become empathetic to each other's, can express emotions to those around them effectively. Moral reasoning is developed through heteronomous morality and autonomous morality. Peers start to make an impact on their behavior as group size increases. Socio-emotional continued. Children in this age group become much closer to their siblings, and that directly impacts their emotions and intimacy. Peer relations are important to stimulate growth. Screen time and games become integral at this day and age with technology adapting, and screen time needs to be used to properly impact the way a child can adapt to technology and also develop cognitive and social skills. Why I chose this. I chose this age group because I get to work with them often in the hospital in X-ray. I get to see how they are maturing and impressionable of those around them. I dream to one day work solely in orthopediatrics and help deal with those patients that aren't developing at the right way skeletally. Helping fix a functional issue at such a young age would be an honor, because then you could truly impact the way that they grow and really set them up for success later in life. So this is a quick little overview on why I chose the early childhood era. So, thank you. Have a good one.